Chapter 1. Defining co-registration leads. When you use your web presence or internet portal to generate sales, making the best use of an email list or subscription service can help you identify and target the right market. List building is an essential component of online marketing, allowing you to send and share valuable information to all people who have expressed even the slightest interest in your site, the company, or the brand. Once you have an email address, you are opening up fresh new avenue of communication. You now have the approval to send and share the next offer, news, or benefits about the company without being ignored. Email lists are a simple and effective way to stay in touch with your customers. These customers and potential leads are choosing to stay informed about your company, service, or product. Through your email, they can easily access your website with a few simple clicks. Since they are choosing to learn more, you are paving the way for a potential sale without the pressure of direct marketing. The customer is free to browse, learn about your company, evaluate different offers, and then make an informed decision. When a new visitor reaches your website, having them provide you with their name and email address is all that is required to join the subscription list. Bulk email lists are essential for any business because they provide flexibility and easy communication whenever you need it. Any business needs to constantly be list building. Not only does this drive traffic, but adding articles with links to a website raises the chance of clicks, which in turn can boost your search engine rankings. Visibility can help your company build integrity. This helps to extend valuable and useful information through e-newsletter or electronic materials, and work as an effective way to create interest in the company. What are co-registration leads? Fresh email leads that are filled with opt-in lists and options are also known as co-registration leads. High-quality leads for your company are potential sales just waiting for the right moment, where one click through to your website can lead to a new purchase. Adding new names isn't an easy process for any business, but knowing which markets to tap into for opt-in subscribers can help you create a very powerful system. Keeping a fresh stream of leads in the pipeline is an effective strategy for any sales-based business and can lead to multiple business opportunities in the long term. Co-registration leads are different than regular opt-in subscribers. Opt-in subscriptions and lead generators fall under a category known as responsive customer targeting, since the process depends on 1. Targeting the customer or market. 2. Sending an initial introduction. 3. Requesting a sign-up or information. 4. Delivering an additional form of communication, such as a newsletter, subsequent email, or another product or service immediately. Even though many businesses have frowned upon using co-registration leads and their effectiveness in maintaining traffic on their site, there are a variety of list-building services and providers available that provide very high-quality, consistent streams of customers. Using these on a regular basis can harness the power of email communications. In a typical situation, the advertiser is charged for each lead or subscriber based on the amount of traffic they need for the site. Co-registration lists take this step of solicitation out of the prospecting process completely. A number of pre-built co-registration packages can limit costs to just pennies per name, and can be even more effective because of the quantity of leads provided. Identifying a co-registration lead. The key characteristics of a co-registration lead versus an opt-in subscription include: visitors to a site will request information for an offer as a part of registering for another offer. The visitor can be offered various choices from a list of offers, discounts, or specials. Advertisers can place the same offer on multiple sites or incentive programs for a larger reach, are collected when someone registers for something else. This can be everything from a free membership, another subscription, or downloading an ebook. Offer a valuable avenue for collecting personal information, including first and last name, address, or just the city. Can be attached to a survey for additional feedback or interests. May include a free gift offer that allows the visitor to enter a drawing or other promotion. Types of co-registration leads lists. Although co-registration services offer a standard product that simply allows visitors to submit their information on your website, it's important to remember that there are 3 primary types of co-registration leads available. Most co-registration lists will include several checkboxes next to various products, freebies, or highlights that your business can send. The 3 main types of co-registration leads are opt-in, opt-out, double opt-in. Opt-in is the basic lead that has actively requested information. Opt-out may be offered on selected programs or services, where the visitor must actively check a box to confirm that they are not interested in a particular offer. A double opt-in is a situation where the visitor needs to be contacted with more information before confirming that they would like to receive more information. Double opt-ins are commonly used for higher-priced services and discounts, since they may require additional steps for closing the sale. Key benefits of using co-registration leads. Any size business can benefit from using co-registration leads to boost their chances of obtaining and closing a sale. Without the work involved for basic lead generation, an effective co-registration lead service can offer high-quality leads and names that can be added to an autoresponder for immediate communications. The most interested customers will naturally respond immediately, and setting up an advantageous or attractive offer is part of developing an effective online marketing campaign through email. In addition, the key benefits of using co-registration leads include being able to build an email list rapidly. If you need orders for a particular product in a short period of time, obtaining a high-quality co-registration leads list can help you kick off the sales campaign with ease. A lower risk of losing customers who think they are being spammed. This is common with bulk email newsletters and advertising, but can be sidestepped when the customers are actively allowed to opt in or opt out for particular segments of your communications. Flexibility of using lists on multiple sites that are similar in scope, reach, and content. The business will need to send out another bulk email for additional responses or opt-ins. But this can be an easy way to make use of just one email address in different avenues, portals, or websites. Boosting the value of network marketing by sharing co-registration lists with approved companies or programs. You can team up with other website owners to share lists, as long as this has been disclosed on your site and the potential customer is aware that you share their data with other sites. Offering additional information rather than what the initial visitor signed up for. Although the risk of the emails being marked as spam are higher in this situation, the right approach and marketing strategy can create fresh interest from the target market. High frequency of contact with your leads. Since you can personally email the list as often as you would like, it's easy to track responses and have tangible data available on specific marketing strategies. Establishing a positive relationship. Since you are continuously giving your customers something free of charge, this can highlight your commitment to them. The more frequent and relevant that this information is, the more likely the customer will be to make a purchase, generating profits from co-registration programs. Despite the reluctance of many businesses to jump into email subscription lists, taking advantage of co-registration lead services can prove to be very promising in the long term. Thousands of companies are creating million-dollar internet businesses using the power of their pipeline. Investing in ways to grow internet traffic includes search engine optimization, direct mail, advertising, and marketing campaigns that are partnered with similar companies. Still, co-registration programs can fit into a business's marketing campaign because of their targeted effect and ability to generate sales time and time again, all with minimal effort. Once the email list has been built and created, turning out a cohesive and consistent program can help the business solicit and prospect in a fresh, new way. A business's pipeline is an essential component of future sales and encouraging return customers. With the right approach, a co-registration lead can easily turn into a frequent customer. Whether the company is launching a new product, sharing news about the company, or extending an attractive offer, generating profits on each, and every click is a very real opportunity. Tackling with whether to pay for customers to visit a website, many companies lose out on the benefits of a co-registration leads list. Co-registration allows the company to branch out to multiple parts of the website, extending different products and services all in one place. If the site can publish multiple newsletters and articles, this can easily generate interest and narrow down their target market for very valuable data. Developing the critical relationships with interested customers, visitors, and ongoing subscribers is vital for long-term success. Promotions are ineffective if the recipient of the message simply isn't interested. Co-registration leads can be tailored to fit various needs and accurately target a particular group of interested parties with relevant information. Marketing to a group of interested subscribers is much easier and cost-effective than trying to sell to an unresponsive target. Selling without targeting the right customers can be a considerable waste of marketing dollars. Evaluating profits and break-even points, co-registration campaigns are more effective when the business has identified what it costs to naturally gain interest or a response for a particular product. Once visitors are on a site, learning about their needs or behavior can take time. If the visitors simply visit the site and click elsewhere, they have lost interest and are less likely to return. By keeping visitors on the website, they are more likely to learn more, sign up for more information, and share their personal data with the company. Conducting a profit point analysis involves knowing when and how customers are making their purchases, and calculating the cost of the marketing campaign in relation to the sales that were generated over a specific period of time. The break-even point is the area where the cost of generating the lead is equivalent to the revenue earned on the sale. As long as lead traffic and purchases are higher than this amount, the company can tap into this profitable avenue time and time again. Evaluating how much to invest in a co-registration lead is part of the marketing campaign and budgeting forecasts. But you'll need to recognize and track how many subscribers are making actual purchases. With the right co-registration service, this is a very simple process. How and why co-registration is a powerful tool. Apart from the cost-effectiveness of using a frequent co-registration leads program, there are a few more advantages of list building through simultaneous offers. This includes the ability to drive traffic to another site where an e-zine or article can be of particular interest. Decide how many fresh email targets you want and need, and tailoring your marketing budget accordingly. Limit the work required to identify offers and offering them simultaneously instead. Collect information in an easy, one-step format and process. Allow frequent users the opportunity to create login information and registration so that they can return to the site with ease. Link to resources and other sections of websites of interest to your target market. Confirm subscribers over a period of time will identify with the brand, company, or products more easily. Work with several publishers to create a larger list and having valuable content available on an ongoing basis. Create a downline of impressions for partner websites and additional marketing campaigns. Chapter 2. Selecting your provider. Selecting the right provider for consolidating and creating an effective co-registration leads list is essential for building an effective marketing campaign. Your leads list has enormous potential for ongoing profit-making, and the most valuable service providers can offer a host of options for tracking, maintaining, and developing the pipeline. You'll need to select a list service provider and also consider your options for a list-building service program. Both of these can work together to provide you with ongoing, fresh leads. The list service provider can offer pre-made newsletters, e-zines, e-books, or other items that you want to deliver to your customers. The list-building service will simply provide you with valuable email names and contacts to populate your database. Co-registration leads list providers offer varying amounts of maximum and minimum amounts on the orders that you have available. The order you place will largely develop on the price per type of lead, and this will also vary depending on whether the lead is a single opt-in, an opt-out, or a double opt-in email lead. Knowing what you are planning on working with in your marketing campaign will help you determine which package is best for you. The provider selection process. When selecting your provider, you will need to go through a simple planning process. The first step involves answering some key questions. 1. Are you searching for opt-in only leads? If so, how many and what are they specifically? Do you need to reorganize your offers so that they only require a single opt-in feature? 2. Do you need an opt-out option? Does your checklist require it? 3. Will you have a use for a double opt-in lead? These are often twice the price, if not more, than a standard opt-in email lead, so it's essential that you know exactly what your special offers will consist of. 4. How much can you afford to invest? 5. What are the maximum amounts of leads you are willing to commit to? What is your minimum amount? 6. Are you using an autoresponder service already? What programs is it compatible with? 7. Are you looking for a bulk purchase or recurring orders? 8. Are you comfortable with renting a list? Do you have the ability to define your policies and privacy statement to potential customers or visitors to your site? 9. How often will you need a refreshed list? 10. 11. 12. Do you need live leads? Or are you simply looking for a basic email subscriber list? Do you have the tools and resources to develop your own newsletters or e-zines? Will you require a service that designs this for you? How soon do you need the list? If you are joining a co-op network, it can take up to 30 days to review the type of website you are managing and finding the right fit, identifying the reasons for co-registration. Next, you'll need to identify the key reasons for your targeted campaign. What are you providing for your customers? And what will be most beneficial in creating your ongoing relationship? The top items used for list building today include e-newsletters on recent topics, news bulletins, e-courses, tips, articles relating to your industry, highlights of recent events. After establishing the specific program that best caters to your business's marketing needs, you can select the appropriate service providers. Selecting a list service provider. After identifying the type of list you are creating and sending to, you'll need to compare various list service providers. Co-registration service providers can offer varying levels of newsletter, e-zine, and online brochure creative services that are sent to your targeted directory. Services and programs such as worldwide lists. Com can help you narrow down the type of e-list you are building. The most common service providers include Everyone. Net. This service offers both standard and premium options that allow you to send private label emails and fees starting at $200 per month. Worldwide lists. Com. This is a newsletter delivery service that can supply you with marketing newsletters, e-zines, e-courses, and targeted business categories. The company works with List Builder Pro to collect email names, which are then sold to bidders. Worldwide lists. Com can help you narrow down the type of e-list you are building and also offers an affiliate program if you have at least 1,000 unique visitors each month. List World. Net. This directory offers lists and newsletters arranged by topic and can cost as low as $0.05 per subscription. This service also makes use of an affiliate program. Newsletters for free. Com. This directory features over 200 email publications with paid-for subscribers. Free Shop. This pay-per-referral service can cost up to $0.15 per subscription, and each email newsletter is included in an alphabetized directory. RankYou. Com. This service can add between 50, 000-100, 000 new subscribers each month. Web Clients. Net. This is an advertising network that links up to larger websites, reaching a wide target market. Z Media. This is one of the largest, well-established co-registration networks that has links to high-traffic websites permission direct. This is one of the largest permission-based marketing networks of leads that also act as an independent email list broker. The services allow you to build a custom opt-in list with access to over 3,000 new customers. The company allows users to register with multiple advertisers at once and can target only qualified users based on your parameters. Pricing ranges from 4 cents to $1.00 per lead, and minimum orders are $1,000. Negotiation on price will depend on how many opt-in and double opt-in leads you will need over a specific period of time. Opt-out services are not offered. Selecting a list building service provider. After establishing the type of lead sources your offers and campaign is most suitable for, you'll need to work with a list building service provider. Each service provider features different levels of pricing, and these will be priced per lead. Minimum and maximum orders will also vary, and some will have no limits at all. The most common list service providers include Topica Permission, Direct Innovation, Ads Nitro List Builder Pro List, Opt Traffic Oasis, Co-Reg 360. Topica is a big company and serves many Fortune 500 companies. If you plan on approaching this company, you better also be ready to put up a large amount of money to start off your campaign. Topica also offers their own autoresponder service, so you can use it instead of setting up your own, and you can then segment the lists from there to your own mailing solution if you'd like to. Permission Direct. Permission Direct is a very customer-oriented company and will be very helpful to you in setting up your campaign. They work for the small guys and are great at pointing you in the right direction if you have questions or concerns. They don't, however, provide their own autoresponder system, but that's not a big deal anyway because you read this course and know where to get one you can host yourself. Innovation Ads. Innovation Ads is a network that can provide a good amount of volume if you're looking to get a regular stream of Co-Reg leads. They may or may not be willing to work with small-time individuals or people who don't know what they are doing, so be prepared to read as much of this book as possible before contacting them, or go with another of our recommendations instead. This company doesn't provide self-hosted autoresponders, so you'll have to host your own. Simply submit a contact via the site with what you'd like to do, and they will give you a way to get in contact with someone directly about your order, or give you information via email. Nitro List Builder. Nitro List Builder is often considered a premium opt-in list provider, featuring options that include a simple autoresponder and competitive pricing. The list is not rented, so you are purchasing the list that is shared with a few other companies in your industry. The lists are generated from a variety of co-registration networks, where the prospects fill out forms of information. Only 5 other companies have access to the same leads list, and each service sold becomes part of a co-op network. Nitro List Builder does not offer opt-out leads or double opt-in lead services, and each single opt-in email lead is priced between 1 and 1.5 cents per lead. The minimum order is 20,000 names, and there is no maximum order. List Builder Pro. List Builder Pro gives you the flexibility of obtaining a recurring monthly order. This is a popular service for newsletter subscription lists and can help with a variety of advertising campaigns. List Builder Pro can help with text-only email promotions, affiliate announcements, sending out marketing tips, and emailing e-courses. Older confirmation emails are simple to set up, and there are plenty of options for newsletters and e-zine mailouts. The program is also compatible with Smart Autoresponder, Send Free, and Auto Response Plus, so it is simple to set up a recurring bulk email program in a few steps. Pricing is 11 to 18 cents per single opt-in email lead, and 13 to 24 cents for double opt-in email leads. Opt-out leads are not available. The minimum order is 250, while the maximum is 10,000. List Opt offers a generous co-registration package with a free 3-day trail for newsletters and e-zines. Benefits of this program include unlimited delivery formats, confirmed double opt-in subscribers, imports from an autoresponder, and date stamping for easy verification. Pricing is 12 to 14 cents for single opt-in email leads, and 15 to 19 cents per double opt-in email lead. Opt-out leads are not available, and the maximum and minimum amounts per order will vary. Traffic Oasis. Traffic Oasis offers a flexible format with a built-in MLM earnings opportunity. This means you can earn extra revenue when building your downline or establishing your pipeline. The primary benefit of using this program is the option to obtain pre-qualified leads for a particular product or service. The program includes packages that offer live leads that have been surveyed and prospects that have been pre-qualified and verified by telephone. This can be helpful for companies who require extensive customer research and have limited market research budgets. Pricing is 18 to 22 cents per single opt-in email lead, and 60 to 85 cents for double opt-in email leads. Opt-out leads are not available, and order minimums vary depending on the type of lead. Co-Reg 360 has a steady database of over 3.5 million users each month. It was recently acquired by Primus Marketing Group, and services include targeted and optimized co-registration services that integrate multi-channel marketing efforts. Pricing is based on a quote, so you will need to identify your marketing campaign and promotion well beforehand. Key items during the review process. When reviewing various service providers, there are some key things to be aware of during your selection process. 1. Many co-registration services offer incentives for you to use their service, including affiliate programs and other subscription freebies. Although many of these are legitimate, there are still various programs that are designed to supply you with fake email accounts. It's important to review and verify the validity of your service provider. Learning more about the company online and obtaining feedback from customer testimonials can help with your decision. 2. Make sure you can verify all of your subscribers, even if they are on a single opt-in program. This confirmation email can help you determine the value of your lead and keep track of responses more efficiently. 3. Learn how the design template is set up is necessary for your subscription service. Pre-checked boxes can sometimes be deceptive to your visitors, and obtaining a sample of your incentive will help you understand what your forms will look like before they are published. 4. Make sure the descriptor is applicable to your website, brand, and overall content of your newsletter. Many people will simply look past the details if your description is not compelling or distinct enough. 5. Make sure that all marketing partners that share your lists, if any, are verifiable and are indicated on your company's privacy policy. If customers feel that they are being spammed, they are less likely to trust your newsletters and may simply opt out completely. 6. Avoid using false contests or giveaways. Although these can be tempting ways to generate a lot of interest quickly, people will catch on fairly quickly and be less inclined to continue visiting your site. 7. Think about the value of any pop-up ads. These are irritating to most people and can take away from the value of your website. 8. Finally, it's important the co-registration service doesn't use a select all feature. This is designed to target thousands of subscribers at one time and can take away from the value of your independent list generator. Selecting the right list service providers and newsletter creation services is essential in maintaining quality leads and standards for your business. If you are targeting the wrong segment entirely, or are not using an effective newsletter that attracts new customers, your marketing dollars will be wasted. Lead generation can be simpler with a well-designed and compelling product sent out to your target market. You'll need to optimize and identify the key criteria of your campaign before submitting a quote for bulk subscribers. Here are some additional, quick tips for use in helping you select your provider. Make sure you get leads posted in real time in 30 seconds or less so that the people who sign up get your email while it's fresh in your mind and remember signing up for it. Absolutely no incentivized offers, because these people aren't targeted. This is directed at networks who pay people to read emails and take actions. No pre-checked co-registration leads, because these people aren't requesting your information. Many networks will pre-check the boxes for people, so if they don't notice that it's checked, they are automatically signed up for your list. You don't want this, as these leads don't want your information. If your product only ships or is available to certain countries, specify only countries that are acceptable and are of the proper age. It makes sense that if you only ship your product to the US, and Canada that you only get leads from those countries, so make sure to ask about geographical targeting. Ask if there are other offers on the network, as this may be an indication of an already proven winner. If someone else is already advertising a similar or competing product, this probably means it's a great place to advertise your product or service. What fields are included at what cost? You mainly want first name and email and physical address. Full record. In some cases, a name and email may be profitable, but it's been proven that someone who took the initiative to fill in name, email, and physical address is much more qualified and likely to act on your offer than someone who just entered their name and email. Ask what websites the broker is on, but be respectful of their need for some confidentiality as they build the network, as they will probably not want to reveal all of their sites. Let the broker know you want to know what kind of sites your ad will be on, so you can write to that demographic. Ask if they have an in-house autoresponder system you can use to deliver your messages, so you don't have to use yours and worry about spam complaint. This is great to segment the list into your own autoresponder system, with the first few emails coming from their servers. Ask if it's possible to have leads from different networks or sources sent to different autoresponders, so that you can track the quality of each source. This will make sure that your lead response is consistent. Make sure that their lead cost matches what you can spend per lead and generate profits. And if it doesn't, see if you can work with the broker or lead company to get your cost per lead down. Can they provide the amount of leads you want and grow as you do? Ask maximum amount of daily leads available. Plan to start small with like 100 a day, then move up with 1,000 a day. Scale up to 10, 000 a day, and then up to 1,000, 000 a day if possible. Keep track of your conversion after finding a winner to make sure your ads aren't getting old and losing steam. Get to know your broker so you can find new networks to test and work with them, getting your message rolled out as you want to grow and scale your offer up. A post page is simply an opt-in form somewhere on your site with all the fields you are requesting from your broker that is auto-filled when a lead comes in on the fly. Chapter 3, where most go wrong, the initial mailing. The first correspondence with your email list subscribers is the most critical component of your bulk marketing campaign. This is the introduction, the first time the potential customer has a chance to get involved with your company, create a relationship, and visit your site immediately. Signing up for a co-registration service without obtaining the right information can be hazardous to your entire campaign and will have a negative impact on the integrity of your company. If people ever feel that they are being spammed, they will be even less likely to continue their subscription or visit your site. To overcome this barrier, starting with a simple but entertaining welcome message can offer ongoing benefits for your campaign. Mailing your subscribers with an introductory notice is a high priority in creating and maintaining a sustainable list. There is a lot of flexibility in what this message presents, and it's here that you can highlight what you will be providing to them in the oncoming newsletters. It's vital that you create a compelling pitch and encourage your subscribers to click through to your site for more information. This may include linking to a valuable article, clicking on an offer, or any other redirection to your site. Ultimately, message will serve as the foundation for your ongoing relationship. Without a well-planned strategy, you may lose the subscriber from the start. Components of the initial mailing. Consider the various areas and component of the initial email: the heading and title, the body or text box, pictures, links, opt-out option, email link to your own email address for contact. Company signature. The heading and title are the most important. These need to capture your audience and encourage them to not only open the email, but also remember your message. A positive, compelling introduction can be as simple as a welcome message to your company. In particular, a welcome to the X members list can create a feeling of belonging for your prospects and leads. The body and text of the introductory email can contain a brief description of the oncoming newsletters, highlights of your website, and a welcome message from the company owner. The key focus should be on creating and introducing a beneficial relationship. Relationship building begins with first impressions, and this is true even for email correspondence. Pictures can accentuate and liven up the email. Readers are less likely to be bored and disregard your message when you have included attractive pictures or the company logo for them to relate to. Making sure pictures are in line with your message will maintain consistency and help with your brand image. Links to partner sites or any other highlights you wish to spotlight can help generate more interest. You'll want to make sure that all links that are included are routing through your independent website. And this is the best way to make use of any affiliate programs. Opt-out options are important, even in the introductory message, as these will give your subscribers more security and confidence. You'll also filter out any disinterested parties so that you can consolidate how effective the campaign was and how many more subscribers you may need to purchase. An email link to your own email address can make the introduction more personable. When subscribers don't feel like they are just joining a mass list, they are more likely to continue reading and learning more. A direct email link can give them the personable communication link for any questions, ideas, or comments they want to share. This will be a part of your welcome initiative. This short paragraph introduces yourself to the reader and helps to establish the grounds for your virtual relationship. The company signature can be a tagline, a quote, or any other final piece of information you would like them to remember. If this is a tagline or quote, you can use the same one over a batch of newsletters for consistency. Basic templates for the introductory email. The key components of the introductory email can be broken down further to include an attractive set of sidebars, links, and snippets of information that may link out to full articles. Here you may include items such as a brief list of in this issue items, headlines of articles in bold, with a simple link to read the full article, your company name, the date of the newsletter, information or highlights of a special offer. The value of email message sequencing. Sequencing allows you to follow up with your interested subscribers with very little effort. Depending on the type of email package you are using, you can set up an autoresponder service that targets any immediate feedback from your subscribers. If a subscriber expresses interest in a particular offer, this action can be tracked, and a subsequent email can be sent as soon as 24 hours later. This will also create an ongoing communication program with very limited effort. Here is a template for a second email that can be sent 24 hours after the first. Tips for maximizing your email messages. When composing the email messages, it's important to follow some key guidelines and etiquette. Don't type in all caps. This will make readers think you are shouting and can take away from the real value of your message. Emphasize with text editors using italics, bolding, and underlining instead. Use the headline to grab their attention, but make it unique and compelling so it doesn't sound like a sales pitch. Take the time to proofread for all spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors. Keep the message concise and easy to read. Provide summaries of articles and brief quotes for the most effective impact. Make sure your messages are useful and informative. Avoid lengthy text that may bore your reader. To ensure that you can sustain repeat visitors and continuous email responses, there are additional strategies and options available. 1. Use an automated message sequence so that you can keep the professional tone and value of your message current. 2. Use polite and friendly tones, making sure that you're not going overboard with a sales pitch. 3. Test your deliveries by setting up an individual account of your own and receiving the newsletter from the customer's perspective. 4. Monitor click-through rates daily and track conversion rates so that you can track the effectiveness of your campaign. 5. Always offer an opt-out choice on any offers. 6. Make the best use of your email signature by including a link to your website or blog. Additional items to consider. Performance is critical to the success of your co-registration campaign. The initial mailing is the basis for all future correspondence and needs to be very well planned. Other items to consider when you are sending out the targeted list include sending a text version or HTML-only copy. This makes it easier to read, open, and glance over without worrying about downloading different software programs or plugins just to view it. Make sure the subscriber knows who else is receiving the list. This may be a group's name, a club, or other organizations of interest that can make your information more customized. Avoid direct sales tactics in the introduction. Instead, you want to use this opportunity as a warm-up for ongoing correspondence. Try and send it from a real address, or at least provide contact information so the subscriber does not feel like they are being spammed. Make it simple to unsubscribe and avoid a deceptive unsubscribe option. Create a super targeted list of interested subscribers by extending a special offer or incentive within the message. This can easily provide tracking information on interest and generate a sale. Advanced tips to make your offer more profitable. Make your specific so that the people that you get to your offer are truly interested in the product. If you try to advertise to a too general market, you will have a hard time converting them profitably. You want to have your prospects in the right frame of mind to buy the product you are promoting, so consider then, when you are crafting your advertisement, give the prospects the compelling reason to give you their contact information, such as a free report, free newsletter, or a free e-course. Put a call to action in your ad that tells them to check the box now and then watch your email inbox. It's essential that you tell them exactly what action you want them to take, or they won't do it. If your product is better suited to men, women, older people, or younger people, place a XXXX only qualifier in your ad where XXXX is replaced with the demographic you want to target. You want to make double your money back on your initial offer, which means that the first couple of emails should make you double your investment on the leads for the initial product you are promoting. After the initial product offering, hit them with 3 offers for other people's products, but send them to a squeeze page or lead generation page first. This does 2 important things. 1, puts you in the position to make much more money on the back end. 2, gets them on another mailing list that identifies their precise interests. It is also fully possible to promote nothing but affiliate products using this method, so that you don't even need your own product or service. You need to determine how much money you can spend per lead to be profitable. You want to double your investment on the initial product offer. The goal is to double your money on the initial offer within 3-7 days. Regardless of company, you should not be paying any more than 10-45 cents per lead. This is for a full lead with name, email, and address. As a rule of thumb, you should be able to get about half of the leads to click over to your website for your offers. Set up multiple back-end offers as a safety net to secure profits, even if the front end doesn't double your investment. You want to make sure there are loads of affiliate products available for the back end in your chosen niche, so that you can continually follow up with fresh and high-demand products to make more money. Subjects that work well are general markets with huge audiences such as health, making money, real estate, etc. when working with co-registration leads. Choose a general market and segment the leads onto other more targeted lists by sending them ads that go to squeeze pages or lead generation pages to sign up for a free report on something more specific within that general market. For example, if you offer a health and wellness newsletter as your initial sign-up offer, you could put together a report, which just happens to be loaded with your affiliate links, on the best exercise machines, and then create a squeeze page for it. When they sign up, they immediately identify themselves as being interested in exercise machines, making it easier to promote targeted products to that list. You want to make sure that the market you have selected is big enough for you to expand slowly and keep your business growing. Once you start making a profit, you should start putting more money into buying leads. I recommend reinvesting all of your profits back into the business until you get your income to the level you desire. Once you hit this point, you can kick back and watch the profits roll in. If you need to find products that you can sell to your market and set up squeeze pages, for you can use sites like Share Sale. Look for affiliate products that complement your main offer and make sure to check that they have a quality site, support system, and follow-up system. You can easily see which products are selling the best and what number of sales are being made by affiliates. A good way to test the market is to promote affiliate products only so you don't need your own product. One last site that's great for locating good products to promote and related offers is Commission Junction. On CJ, you can find good advertisers that are credible, and you can do some deep searching for related products and services that may be of interest to your subscribers. As a side note, in the first email to any Co-Reg list, I tell them I am going to be sending them product or service recommendations so that they can expect to receive extra offers and recommendations from me. And if they aren't going to like that, this also gives them a chance to unsubscribe. In the third or fourth offer, you should start what is called segmenting your list and start sending them to squeeze pages or lead capture pages that target specific products in the market, but not revealing what you are going to promote. For example, you could offer a free report on exercise machines, and when they sign up, they are going to start getting offers for a Bowflex or a Total Gym that you get paid a commission on. After sublisting, follow up with emails recommending products related to that sublist. Make sure that you tell your broker that you never want pre-checked leads because these people have not requested your information. You only want unchecked leads, never pre-checked. For graphical Co-Reg ads, use text that tells what the offer is instead of flashy banners, as this will get you a much more targeted lead. In the Co-Reg ad, you want to have a headline that tells what they get for signing up, and use the description to further explain the offer and create interested. If you can get bold for the headline without any extra cost or too much hassle from the broker, go for it. When creating your ad, focus on attracting people that would be interested in by your precise primary offer. Make sure that your ad directly targets people that would be directly interested in your primary offer. Make sure to test the first message to see that people are clicking the link. If you aren't getting clicks, change the ad if you still don't get clicks, your emails may not be getting through. Track individual sources of leads by setting up different AR addresses or using autoresponder tracking if your service offers it, so you can pick and choose only profitable campaigns after testing. To increase deliverability, use only text emails. Two good options for tracking are HyperTracker, AdTrackZ. HyperTracker is a per-month, remotely hosted solution, and AdTracks is a one-time fee installed on your website solution. You'll have to decide which better fits your situation. In most cases, if you want something that doesn't require you to install it on your site, HyperTracker is what you want. However, if you need something that will save you money in the long run, AdTracks is probably what you need. If you've done everything above and the offer still isn't converting, check the sales copy on the website you are sending your traffic to. Make sure to sign up for your own Co-Reg offer to check that your messages are ending up in your subscribers' inbox. Chapter 4: The Way of the E-Course. After initializing your introductory email and capturing interested customers for a new offer or continuing their email subscription, you will need to develop a cohesive and valuable set of information. Providing valuable content, not just a random set of messages on a periodic basis, can help you create a strong bond and relationship with your customers. Many companies fall short with their co-registration leads process when they do not provide creative or valuable content. Subscribers simply get bored and are less likely to continue their subscription. One way to overcome this obstacle is to develop an e-course. Developing an e-course and sending this out to your subscribers on a regular basis can help you create a sustainable relationship. Whether these are delivered within the email itself or as links to a portion of your website, the e-course format can help give a sense of value and importance or the messages you send. Crafting creative content and topics specific to your industry are essential when developing this, and you can generate much more interest when people begin to email these links to friends and family members. If people find your information valuable, they are more likely to share it voluntarily. In addition, you are creating a stronger relationship after each chapter or series of the course unfolds. Each e-course segment will contain the articles or information itself, in addition to your company logo, contact information, and direct links to your website. Consider the e-course as a portal to your website. You won't be doing any direct selling, but instead are creating a product of interest and value for the customer so that they stay informed, and most of all, are aware of your company. It can take a minimum of 5 emails before a subscriber will consistently turn to your company or service for more information. An e-course serves as an email workshop that will encourage your subscribers to stay interested and up to date on your products. Creating a creative batch of articles isn't enough. You need to create a cohesive and informative set of information that will pique the interests of your target group. Common e-courses may include tips, tutorials, how-to-guides, private access to an e-book, creative reports, developing news stories, product guides, podcasting, webcasting, or video tutorials, links to future courses, casting opportunities. Benefits of an e-course. An e-course serves several valuable functions as part of your email campaign. First, it can provide a value-added benefit to your subscribers, encouraging them to participate in your company's products and services without having to pay anything. Second, you can set up a secondary co-registration leads list based on the feedback and suggestions received from the introductory email. This can be helpful when you are developing future e-courses, and can help you determine what type of content will be most valuable for your target market. Third, you can create a channel of immediate communication through your autoresponder services. Since you'll be offering each subscriber the freedom to contact you with questions and comments, you can create a more personable connection over a specific period of time. It will not matter that your course is 3 days or 7 days. The fourth benefit of an e-course is being able to track interest and conversion rates easily from any links directed from the correspondence about the course in process. Developing the content for your e-course. The key elements of developing the content for your e-course involves balancing creative writing while integrating the important aspects of your company or product. Highlighting your company name and making sure that the length is not too long are other strategic measures in making sure that your content is engaging, compelling, and efficiently delivers the message. Making sure each page includes your signature and a link to your website is also important. These creates an easy access point to your site whenever the subscriber feels a need to browse. Compelling and persuasive writing involves research, providing trusted information, including citations, and being creative with the message. If you are not a writer or are looking for some inspiration, you may want to hire a freelance writer and web editor to create the content for you. Many web writers will have access to tools and resources for researching your topic in detail. This is helpful when you are on a tight deadline, don't have the skills for creating comprehensive content, or need some fresh ideas. A few top sites that offer informative and valuable articles on a variety of topics include Articles, Associated Content, Constant, Content, Elance, Guru, iFreelance, Articles. Com is a warehouse of articles that are already copyrighted and available for sale. You will need to contact the site administrators to purchase the article, and are free to use it within an e-course as long as credits are given. Associated content works in the same way. All articles are searchable and indexed by category, although it may be difficult to gauge for quality. Finding a consistent writer can help you develop a long-term relationship. Constant content allows you to post a specific project and review a database of articles that may be relevant to your topic. Articles are pre-priced, and in some cases, you can negotiate with the author for specific details. Elance, Com, and Guru. Com allow you to open up your projects for bidding. Here you will set the project and a price, and can review various freelance writers' credentials before accepting a particular writer for the project. You can set a timeline and due date, and have the flexibility of using the writer for ongoing projects. This can be helpful to maintain the tone and overall goals of your company without compromising on the quality of your articles. iFreelance is a job posting and exchange forum that features a large database of freelance professionals. You can view resumes, portfolios, and samples directly on the site, and post a job or projects after a simple registration process. After you've found the writer for your projects, you can begin assembling the components of the e-course. Setting up your e-course sequence. Each e-course can be introduced with a valuable email that will make sure your readers are comfortable and want to continue learning more. You can keep your brand name and products at their top of their minds with the frequency and seamless delivery of each chapter. Continuity is essential to the e-course sequence, and delivering each segment at the right time is part of developing your program. Step 1. Outline your topics. First, you will need to outline the topic tree for the course. This is part of structuring your program and will require some brainstorming. Write down all of the topics that you think your customers may be interested in, and focus particularly on product attributes and features. If a product has recently been in the news, this is an excellent starting point for a valuable topic. Create a large enough brainstormed list that can be edited down later for relevancy. A sample outline for an e-course on developing your profitable eBay store may look like this. Day 1, overview of eBay Day 2, top products for sale on eBay Day 3, how to apply for an eBay store Day 4, key eBay selling tactics Day 5, how to generate traffic to your eBay store Day 6, setting up your eBay affiliate program Day 7. The cardinal rule for eBay sellers: remember, you want to create momentum and keep the reader interested to learn more in the next chapter. This not only increases the chances of keeping them interested in your course, but also provides a fresh opportunity to link to your website and spend time browsing any other links available. Step 2, branch out. After outlining the key segments or chapters of your e-course, you'll need to branch out the topic and find relevant information. Using the internet for summaries and news can help you create an informative article. You'll want at least 3 key points about each topic, and you can do as much research as you need to track down specific details such as statistics, graphs, or charts. Your information needs to be unique, creative, and noteworthy. Some valuable resources online include Google Answers CEO Express Yahoo. Answers Wikipedia. Step 3. Include a teaser. This is an effective strategy used by media companies for television and radio, and can be used for your e-course as well. After you've delivered the chapter or segment, you can include a brief teaser or entry from the next article. This can be as simple as a sentence or a few lines, such as, "Find out more tomorrow with the insert chapter title here." You'll learn even more effective ways to develop your profitable eBay store. I bet you can't wait for Day 4. You'll learn all about the key eBay selling tactics used by online millionaires who started out just like you. You can look forward to Day 2 for a complete list of top products for sale on eBay. You'll learn all about. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll be sending you. Step 4. Make the best use of your signature. End your email with a professional note, and always include your name, the business, a link to your website, and your email address. This makes the whole delivery more personable and can be very effective. Step 5. Make the best use of the P.S. segment. Since it's likely that you have something to sell, you can include a link here, but only here. Remember, the goal of the e-course is to deliver the free and valuable information, moving away from any type of sales pitch. If you do include a link here, make sure you've included it in the right context. Subsequent emails from the e-course. Following up with subsequent emails can be advantageous for highlighting a product or service. These emails can be sent at intervals of 14 days and 30 days after the last correspondence. At the 14-day mark, you can request a testimonial and feature any quotes from customers on your website. This can provide valuable feedback and information for your future e-courses, and also help you develop a stronger relationship with the interested customer. The 30-day mark can provide an opportunity to introduce the next e-course or series. Here you can provide informational articles, follow up with the feedback received from testimonials, or invite the target to take a look at your website for updates. 30 days is just enough time for your follow-up to be effective and have the desired impact. This email can help you in establishing a valuable long-term relationship with your prospect and encourage them to stay in touch. Things to avoid in developing your e-course: making sure that you provide consistency, relevant information, and valuable segments to all parts of the e-course is important in maintaining the attention of your prospects. Still, there are a few things to avoid when developing your e-course. Even as you send out the autoresponder emails that highlight each segment, it's essential that you 1. Be creative with your title and layout. This is essential for all email correspondence, and any formatting errors in delivering the e-course can result in a large segment of opt-out subscribers. High-impact copywriting is essential for every e-course page, and working with a creative freelancer can help you develop the right approach and high standards you need. 2. Inform and connect with the reader. Whenever possible, be sure to include segments of the articles that allow the customer to make the connection to your products. Although this will be done in an indirect way, you are using the power of educating the target and supplementing this information with key details about a particular product you have available for sale. 3. Highlight products effectively. This is a challenge for an e-course that is not focused on direct selling, but using the right words and keywords can help you create an effective sales pitch without it seeming like a pressured sale. 4. Include options for additional subscriptions. By offering choices for signing up for the next e-course or joining other lists of relevance, the reader will be more attracted to the choices you are making available. This can help keep the reader stay engaged to your content, and they will be well equipped with all of the tools they need to enhance their learning more about your topic. Additional tips on developing your e-course. Keep the course short and simple. Don't extend it beyond 7 days, or you may lose the subscriber's interest. If the topic is information dense, break it up into a series so that they can sign up for the next course easily. Make the best use of affiliate ID and include them at various intervals when appropriate. This is a valuable way to boost your commission from any MLM marketing campaigns you may also be participating in. Make use of the double opt-in features so that you don't create a sense of spamming. Use double opt-in follow-up autoresponders to prevent accusations of spam. Make sure you provide a brief introduction, summary, or synopsis of the last e-course segment to refresh their memory. This can be as short as 2-3 lines and can help keep things clear for the recipient. Increase your subscriber potential by adding a direct link for your e-course on other articles you are publishing, forums, discussion groups, blogs, and chats you participate in. Always include an unsubscribe or opt-out option, so your subscribers have the freedom to stop participating whenever they want to. Include a free download or trial for a product at the top of the email. This is an easy way to drive traffic directly to your site and track interest. Focus on just one product at a time so that you're not creating a feeling of a sales pitch. Highlighting a product, explaining the benefits and features, and providing information on its history or development are all valuable as long as the reader doesn't feel overwhelmed. Always hide your affiliate links so that your subscribers don't feel pressured to buy anything. Remember, you want to sustain their interest in staying informed with your expertise. Make sure you track your links to see the results of your e-course promotion, as well as any embedded URLs that are connecting to your website, blog, or affiliate sites. Chapter 5. Relationship and mailing ratios. After your initial emails and updates have been exchanged, the remainder of the relationship with the subscriber involves a series of carefully staged communications. Making sure that the subscriber is comfortable at every step of the communication process is essential for your long-term sales goals. When a subscriber feels comfortable, has created a connection with you, and is moving around your website to review more material on their own, you've successfully managed to capture their attention. With the right timing and frequency strategy, you are also more likely to generate a sale. Managing the customer relationship with a strategic emailing plan is essential. By taking the extra steps to review mailing ratios and understanding the nature of each offer you are sending, you can be sure that you are constantly communicating with ease. Since emails are often impersonal, the relationship gives you the freedom to create compelling and enticing content at every exchange. You are not only capturing their attention, but are using persuasive marketing techniques to lure them towards your website and ultimately create a selling situation. Many initial emails after the welcome message will include special offers, discounts on specific products, news summaries, or segments of a blog video, snapshots, other incentives. By providing frequent and relevant information, you will be training the subscriber to future interactions with your company. Every time that this relationship is reinforced, the customer will feel more connected to your brand. Why the perception of extra value is important. In any new relationship, finding out what is in the other party's best or primary interests will help create a connection. In an email correspondence or communication, anything that requires little effort to enjoy, a freebie, incentive, or immediate discount, can pave the way for ongoing communication. When the reader feels that they are receiving extra value from something that you are offering or simply giving away, they are more likely to continue learning more. At this stage, purchasing something is not essential. In fact, you may have more interested readers on a regular basis if you are giving away an article, news piece, or short ebook free of charge. Many successful companies do put a dollar value on this so that the reader can quickly understand they are receiving something that is highly valued, but at no cost to them. Any specials or discounts can also help the customer feel like they are receiving the insider news, and that you are serving as their guide for even more informative and valuable products. Creating this partnership gives you, the company owner, and the ability to persuade and direct their buying habits over a period of time. This builds trust, integrity, and respect for yourself and the company, which in turn increases the chances of the customer doing business with you time and time again. Relationships with your customers are essential for long-term growth. It takes more money and time to entice and lead a new customer than it does to sell to an existing customer. Repeat customers can create the streaming pipeline of revenue you need with very little effort. The key part of the process involves making the customer feel comfortable, secure, and ready to buy. These are all results of building trust and overcoming any fears purchasing directly. Indirect selling is an essential tool to your email campaign. Essentials of customer relationship management. The key essentials of customer relationship management in an email relationship include making sure the customer will remember your URL, and not always by having a link readily available. Ensuring the customer can find you easily on search engines, directories, or partner sites. Creating enough email frequency to sustain interest, and then have them wondering what happened when you are not in constant contact. Providing reinforcement incentives so that the customer stays tuned into the website even after an initial purchase. Establishing a personal connection in a user-friendly format. All of these scenarios can lead to an ongoing relationship with your subscribers. Once your email list is in place, relationship building will be your primary goal to generate a lucrative pipeline of both immediate and potential sales. Building the email relationship. Once you have your list of interested subscribers and introduced yourself with the welcome message, you can easily tap into the power of leverage marketing to build and continue the relationship. This email list may be broken down further into the most active subscribers, as these will be identified by the most click-throughs to links and the impact on traffic to your website. As more people are driven to specific sales pages, you'll learn more about your email list's buying habits, preferences, and how effective your messages may or may not be. Nurturing and encouraging this relationship will require some planning, but the ultimate goal is make the customer look forward to hearing from you and, inadvertently, increase the chances of a purchase over time. Building this relationship takes consistency, frequency, providing incentives, timing compelling and creative content. When the subscribers feel like they have a connection with you, they will easily review additional information you send them and may even look forward to your next product or service. You may find people commenting or providing feedback. These are all signs that your email campaign is working and that you are building a strong list of potential customers even if they are not purchasing immediately. The keys to relationship building. Consistency ensures that your subscribers are receiving messages with a smooth, streamlined process. This includes keeping the company logo or banner prominently displayed in the heading. It will mean basic layout techniques, such as keeping the font size and style the same and signing off with the same message. The more consistent each message is, the easier it will be to deliver a message that is grasped by the reader immediately. Frequency will make sure that you are establishing a high rate of correspondence so that your company or idea is at the top of their minds. You can try this with different interval ranges throughout the year or month, but ideally, you'll want to be updating them with news at least once per month and at the most once per week. Any additional correspondence may be a part of your autoresponder system, providing incentives, whether this is another free article, to signing up for a special discount. Each piece can be a window of opportunity to spark fresh interest. This is the ideal place to provide information on a new product or highlight a new service. By offering even a marginal discount, you will be creating an attractive reason for the reader to learn more. Timing the intervals for each campaign is important, and working with an efficient autoresponder service will streamline this process. Depending on the price and type of the primary product you are attempting to sell, you can gain an understanding of how long it takes to introduce an idea or concept to the customer, and how long it will take for them to complete the purchase. Initially, making sure the timing is consistent and developed in stages, e.g., 24 hours, 72 hours, 7 days after the welcome message, will help keep the relationship moving. Compelling and creative content will provide your subscribers with focused and informative information. Instead of being another newsletter, your articles and insights can provide value for the reader and will encourage them to learn more naturally. If you are highlighting a sale or special discount, it's important to word and plan it carefully so that there is no pressure. If you find a large amount of opt-outs after a particular campaign, it will be clear indication that you need to rework the content you are delivering. Additions to your email messages. In addition to frequency, the customer is more likely to stay engaged with your message and website when it contains attractive features, media-friendly interfaces, and easy browsing abilities on your site. Popular additions that can readily capture the interest of your audience may also include Camtasia tutorials and campaigns that highlight you in person, a video clip of a how-to guide that easily downloads through YouTube or other user-friendly media player, an audio segment in Real Player, podcasting tools that allow the reader to download the complete audio version of your course or message. These allow for higher rates of user interaction, making your presentation and message more personable, valuable, and unique. When you are sending videos of yourself along with the message, you are making the entire experience more personal. This also opens them up to interacting with you directly. Remember, this does not have to take place through email only. If you designate a space for comments, a discussion forum, or even a chat room, this can create a sense of belonging and encourage your users to stay tuned to your site on a frequent basis. Finally, it's very important that every subscriber can read your emails. If they need to download a plugin or program to view a special media item, make sure you have a link to the downloading site available. Some Flash sites and graphic-heavy emails may not open up correctly on the subscriber's computer. In these cases, offering a text or HTML-only version of the site will help you send the message clearly. Chapter 6, Creating Advertising That Sells. Creating an effective advertising campaign for your co-registration list. Leads will take some strategic planning and careful choice of words and style. As you develop and create your advertising initiative for co-registration leads, it's essential that you maintain a level of professionalism and sincerity to maximize the relationship. Selling to co-registration list subscribers is very different from traditional email requests for two key reasons. 1. The subscriber originally opted in to stay informed or receive newsletters. 2. Bombarding the subscriber with advertisements will remove their need to click through to more informative parts of your site. Hard selling to customers or prospects can lead to excessive amounts of opt-out subscriptions. When people are not comfortable because of a pressured sale, they are less likely to respond to any future messages and may even stop visiting your website altogether. Finding the delicate balance between showing and selling is very important as you develop your subscriber list. This will help create a steady pool of interest and encourage your subscribers to engage and interact with your entire website. 10 Essentials of Email Advertising. The goals of an effective selling campaign or strategy when tapping into your co-registration network are as follows. 1. Encourage the reader to learn more. 2. Introduce and deliver new ideas on a regular basis. 3. Encourage feedback, comments, and discussion on a particular topic. 4. Discourage the use of flashing banners or pop-up advertisements. These can create a very unprofessional tone to your message. 5. Use a casual, friendly, and professional tone. 6. Provide expertise-based information. 7. Incorporate an article or newsletter with a product recommendation. 8. Encourage the use of reviews or testimonials from other customers. 9. Provide a direct email contact address whenever possible. 10. Allow the reader to learn more by extending out a link to your website for more information. The essentials of email advertising incorporate many soft selling tactics, simply because any subscriber who senses that you are trying too hard will opt out immediately. By creating a friendly, accommodating, and hype-free environment, you can increase the chances of the relationship staying in motion. When your advertisements are presented and constructed like an honest review or recommendation, the reader is more likely to relate and learn more. This can be a difficult tone or style to develop, and you may need to hire a professional copywriter to manage the details. In this situation, you'll need to share with the copywriter how compelling you would like your message to be and what type of target market you are attempting to capture. A creative writer can set the right tone to make the words more personable and effective over the course of your email communications program. Maintaining consistency with the tone and style of your advertising is essential. Once you have created the pitch and voice for your email, just as in offline advertising, it's essential that you 1. Capture the attention of the customer. 2. Encourage interest about your message. 3. Motivate the customer to purchase or take action. These may seem like obvious steps to selling, but they do have a different format for email advertising communications. You can begin sending out effective advertising segments with ease. Attention, interest, and motivation in email advertising. Step 1. Capturing attention. You'll need to capture the attention of the customer within the first paragraph. If this does not take place, the entire message can be lost, and the customer will be less likely to continue reading additional emails you may send in addition. Pay careful attention to the headline of your email. Headlines are especially important when you are delivering an article or news piece. This is the place to link out to the complete article as well, but this essential first step will involve grabbing the reader's attention with a question or statement, provoking a response, tapping into emotion. These are important elements of attention-grabbing advertising. They can lead a professional delivery that encourages the reader to continue reading at a steady pace, without feeling the pressure of a hyped sale. Some good examples of headlines that can elicit the right response and set an appreciative tone may include looking for that will, how to create a profit within less than 30 days. Have you ever noticed how many people, emotion-driven messages like these, followed by simple advertising copy, will be the next stage of your piece and continue the theme after the attention has been captured. This will lead you to the next step, generating interest. Step 2, creating interest. Generating thought-provoking interest can be difficult when you have limited space or information readily available. However, creating interest can help your reader become more engaged with your message and read it thoroughly to the end. It's here that you can scatter the message with testimonials, offers, or specials that will ultimately keep them reading. You can also add freebies or discounts in an easy format that will excite the reader, assuring them that they are not required to buy anything. Yet, common elements here may include percentage off coupon, a guarantee, a testimonial of service, a free trial, a free sample available. Step 3, motivation to action. The next step is the critical component of all sales pitches and involves leading the reader to the last step of participating. Here you want them to do something, usually take part in the offer, or go and visit a specific portion of your website for more information. As long as the reader does not feel pressure to coordinate a form of payment for anything, they can smoothly transition to the next step when you incorporate a few keywords. Some common ways to encourage motivation include offering a bonus for immediate action, highlighting limited availability on an item, encouraging registration for a contest or sweepstakes approaching its last few days, sharing a deadline or limited time offer for a specific product. All of these create a sense of urgency in the reader, but making sure that the reader follows through without pressure can be tricky. You will need to provide the details and easy, simple transitions between the different portions of the email text for the response you need. The 6 steps for writing the email ad. 1. Create a compelling subject line. This can be part of the headline that encourages the reader to open the email in the first place, and should avoid using words such as free or special offer in the subject, as these are hype marketing words. Using as many keywords about the article or information to follow will allow the reader to stay interested and continue reading the message. 2. Deliver a clear message up front. Email readers often have limited time to learn or shuffle through too much information. Be clear, concise, and direct about your main point, and make sure it is in line with the subject line. Opening statements may be a question that encourages the reader to think about their answer while they continue reading. Be sure to keep any opt-in or opt-out options to the bottom of the page. 3. Deliver only one central message or theme. When you've finally captured their attention, you don't want to lose their interest by providing excessive information. Too many special offers, extensive details, or separating different sales messages can lead to confusion, and the reader may just stop reading. If this happens consistently, they will also be more likely to simply opt out. You'll need to use a different format, such as a newsletter, if you want to advise them of multiple sales, offers, discounts, or promotions at once. 4. Provide extra value or an incentive for reading. This is an essential step for increasing their interest in your company or message, and they can feel good about receiving something as a reward for participating. A free copy of an ebook, a free subscription, or anything that moves away from actual selling can encourage the subscriber to stay tuned. 5. Explain benefits of taking action. Sometimes you will need to spell out the offer for them and show them how a specific course F action will benefit them most. This can be part of your motivation to action statement, but ultimately provides details on the outcome of action or next steps they need to take and the key benefits they will receive from doing so. 6. Include a call to action. Once the subscriber has been encouraged to read your piece and has read the entire message, they will need to be directed on what to do next. Any calls to action that encourage enrolling in a new subscription or e-course, download something, or click on a link to learn more will help you control their behavior. Ultimately, you'll need to sustain their interest long enough to create trust and lead them to the next steps. Do's and don'ts of effective email advertising. It's essential that your email advertising can sustain credibility and interest. Every moment of interaction and correspondence with your subscriber is a chance to deliver a clear and compelling message. In order to make your email campaign a success, you can follow a few key guidelines that help to maximize your communications. Don't use excessive exclamation points. This can take away from the value of your message and reduce the credibility of your statement. Although you want to maintain a casual and friendly tone, excessive exclamation points can be perceived as marketing hype and will have little value. Make use of bold, italics, and underlining formatting tools to emphasize parts of your message. Make sure these are not overdone, and your readers will get the message you are trying to deliver easily. Don't make your URL links too long. If you can embed them into some keywords, this is the most professional-looking design. If not, use a redirect link that is a shorter version of the original. Do use a real email address for correspondence, since the subscriber will not be able to hit the reply button if they have feedback or comments to share. Providing a direct email contact can make the message more personable. Don't offer the product ready for purchase within the ad. Instead, use a redirect link to the website for more information. Not only can you track interest more efficiently this way, but your email can serve as a coupon page to encourage the reader to take the next steps on their own. Do use simple, clear, and concise messages. Avoid lengthy bulletins or newsletters unless you are quoting a portion of your website or blog, and the reader has an ability to find out more by clicking here. Today's email users are looking for quick reads, and the more you can make your message delivery easy and simple, the higher the chance that the reader will take action on their own. Don't forget about headlines. These are your attention-grabbing tools that can generate interest and motivate the reader to act. Do make use of spacing and bullets throughout a detailed message. This makes your ad easier to read and will help the reader capture the essentials or key points of your message without having to sort through paragraphs of information. Don't deliver messages longer than 500 words. This is the length of a standard web article and is the average amount of reading material that can sustain interest. Advertising copy within an email needs to be as short and simple as possible, without compromising on the quality or essence of the message. Do tailor and design your advertising copy to address a dominant need. Remember, advertising is about presenting a solution to a problem. If you haven't outlined clearly what the customer needs right now, they are less likely to be persuaded to learn more about how to overcome this obstacle. Structure of effective email ad copy. The basic structure of effective email advertising without creating a hype sale will then include subject, headline, company name, logo, pictures, introductory paragraph, the copy where you will continue capturing attention, secondary paragraph with details of an offer, a final closing paragraph or summary, a thank you statement. Visit our website link, a signature, phone number, and contact info, opt-out feature or service, templates for email advertising copy. For an email campaign for an eBay Sellers Network website, an email advertising initiative may look like this. Subject: eBay Power Sellers Resource Headline. Making the most of your eBay store now that you've set up the basics of your eBay store. We're sure you're anxious to get started selling and promoting your site. As part of the eBay Sellers Network, did you know you have complete access to articles and tutorials, such as making the most of your eBay store? You can finally start seeing results on your efforts from learning and designing your profitable online venture. Using your eBay selling resources will help you generate income month after month, and you can learn more about each part of eBay selling every step of the way. eBay Sellers Network is made of sellers just like you who are creating profitable stores and web fronts with today's dynamic tools and resources. You can take part in discussion forums, chats, and video tutorials on your own time whenever you need a refresher on some essentials. If you need advice, we recommend the FAQ section and live chat feature with our independent seller representatives. In this example, it's clear to see how each component of the email has been laid out to deliver a clear, concise, and compelling message. The main theme of the headline and first paragraph of copy is promoting the article, making the most of your eBay store. The first paragraph introduces the ease and efficiency of getting to the article, while the next paragraph highlights the benefits and why the article might be helpful. The third paragraph reinforces the eBay Sellers Network website. It provides an update on some recent news and again highlights why this is important to the reader. Finally, the website link is introduced, along with all of the contact information the reader may need. This is an effective advertising layout because it provides simple, vital information. There are a few external links that flow into the copy for immediate redirection if needed. The reader can easily understand the core message or central theme, and the eBay Power Sellers Network logo or banner can be placed at the top and bottom of the page to pull together the entire piece. This example does not include a special offer or discount. An alternative template for an email advertisement that extends an immediate offer may look like this. Subject: Exclusive offer for eBay Power Network subscribers headline. Maximizing your membership, it doesn't happen often, but we're sure you'll be excited to learn more about some recent news. eBay Power Network members can now take advantage of a 25% discount on all ebooks and articles downloaded from the website through June 30. We only do this twice per year, and since you've been staying in touch with us, we would like to extend this special offer to you. Click here link for the exciting details. You'll learn even more insider tips and secrets with our eBook Smart Power, selling tactics, or browsing free articles such as eBay Myths Explained. Each month we publish new, quality content for all of our members. We want you to have everything you need to make your eBay store a success. eBay Sellers Network is made of sellers just like you who are creating profitable stores and web fronts with today's dynamic tools and resources. You can take part in discussion forums, chats, and video tutorials on your own time whenever you need a refresher on some essentials. If you need advice, we recommend the FAQ section and live chat feature with our independent seller representatives. Visit the website today and catch this special offer. Link to offer before June 30. Happy selling, eBay Power Seller Gurus. In this example, the special offer is introduced right in the subject line. The first paragraph opens the email and gives the details on the offer, with a link to the site. A deadline is introduced, enticing the reader to take action because of the time-sensitive nature. It creates a sense of urgency. The following 2 paragraphs provide additional information on what other items are available through eBay Power Sellers Network. And the closing statement reinforces the motivation to act on the offer immediately. Finally, all contact information is provided. In Chapter 7, Avoiding Spam Complaints and Being Compliant. With the millions of newsletters and email media available on today's websites, it can be difficult for customers to find information they need and want. If they feel they are receiving unsolicited mail from you or your company, your email can be blacklisted, and you may even be reported. Companies that make use of bulk email lists do run the risk of spam email lists, and can even become connected with many fake email addresses that were simply created to generate a chain of spam emails. Spamming your customers will not only result in a low return rate of visitors to your site, but can result in serious penalties and fees. Spam is defined as unsolicited email. This can happen when a customer's email address is shared without their knowledge and possibly sold as part of an unauthorized bulk email list. Whatever the situation may be for that customer, you want to make sure that your emails are far from anything that resembles spam mail. History of spam and components. Spam emails have changed and evolved over the years, becoming more deceptive and taking on new dimensions as people become introduced to more lists. To make sure your company email is not labeled as spam, it's essential that you understand what a spam email looks like. Spam emails are commonly disguised as standard emails and may even include virus attachments that go undetected until the user opens the email. These emails are usually selling a type of product or service. The most common types of products include mortgage offers, counterfeit software, ink cartridges, fake diplomas, and prescription drug discounts. Sending spam is a violation of most ISP acceptable use policies, and, if it is enforced, can result in penalties and fees, along with losing your privileges for connecting to the internet. The CAN-SPAM Act of 2003 was introduced in the United States to overcome the consistent aggravation of mislabeled emails as spam. Many customers were mislabeling company emails as spam without enough information. The CAN-SPAM Act allows companies to send emails as long as it contains 1. An applicable subject line. 2. No false information. 3. A real mailing address of the sender, which is posted in a conspicuous place. 4. Other basic requirements and standards depending on the area. Becoming spam compliant. There are few general requirements that will ensure that your emails are spam compliant. Compliance does not have to be difficult in most cases. Here are 5 easy steps you can take toward compliance. 1. Make sure you identify yourself in the from line. 2. In a simple sentence or paragraph within the email, identify it that this ad is not unsolicited. 3. Do not use misleading subject lines. 4. Include an opt-out mechanism and honor all opt-out requests within 10 days. 5. Include a physical address. 7. Specific strategies for spam compliance. In addition, there are 7 specific strategies to use for CAN-SPAM compliance. 1. Don't share your customer list addresses. This will not only make your company credible and reputable, but you can create a statement that mentions you do not sell your lists to third parties. Customers will be more comfortable continuing their subscription and relationship, and you will not have to worry about complaints and overcoming mysterious spam filters. The CAN-SPAM Act can fine your company if you do this without stating the right disclosures. 2. Use a confirmation process for all subscriptions. The double confirmation can help prevent anyone but the intended recipient from receiving your emails. Many bulk email address lists that are fake will result in no response whatsoever when you send this out. The real subscriber will simply need to click on a link to confirm their subscription, and at this stage, may have another chance to opt out if they choose to do so. 3. Always offer an unsubscribe link. You can get this easily from the email service provider you are using and can attach it discreetly to the bottom of your message. Make sure that it is readable and that anyone can unsubscribe easily. You may want to test it yourself and make sure it works properly. Honoring the option to unsubscribe will make your subscribers more comfortable with receiving messages, since they have a choice to stop receiving emails from you whenever they wish. This is a standard feature on most email autoresponder programs. 4. Always identify yourself. This is important in the from line and part of your message. As long as you can put the personal touch as within the email, your reader will be more likely to give you credit for having something noteworthy to say. Spam emails are generally robotic and cannot deliver a personal email in the same way. 5. Make sure you send an email for follow-up on the assigned date. If you don't follow through on a company policy, that ensures the customer will receive a confirmation email after purchasing or downloading something. This can undermine the integrity of your site and your system. If you need to set up an autoresponder service, make sure that you time it according to the applicable intervals. 6. Avoid using negative opt-ins. Although the opt-in box will be prominently positioned during your campaign, you don't want to include too many options that will have your customers checking no for everything. Make it easy and efficient for them to say yes, and you will be more likely to have continuous subscribers. Email success with co-registration leads. In addition to stopping spam emails from circulating from your list or being sent from your email address itself, you can take a few steps to become a successful permission-based marketer. First, it's imperative that you obey all laws, local requirements, and rules in your region. These can vary for compliance tracking and monitoring, and any violations can quickly lead to exorbitant fees and other stipulations that can undermine your business. You'll want to keep up with changes and new rules, and can consult a local business attorney if necessary. Next, it's important that you keep your subscribers interested. You can show respect for their privacy by always offering the unsubscribe link, but also by asking them to add you to their personal address books. Ask them for their preferences and tailor your emails to work with them. Set expectations in your initial welcome message so they know you are tuned in and listening to their needs, comments, and feedback. Always provide a link to an email address where you can answer questions. Common mistakes with email lists. If you have been blacklisted from multiple customers, this may be because of an issue with your email list and type of email content itself. Common mistakes that many email marketers make include not including direct contact information, adding links that can raise red flags in standard spam filters, including attachments, adding too many pictures, using sensitive keywords that are picked up by spam filters. In any of these situations, you may need some help from an expert. They can run a test schedule and verify your technology, so your ISP is not delivering a flagged message to all recipients. In some cases, companies can get blacklisted without their knowledge. This can often be conquered by authenticating the server or simply changing some of the wording and links that are sent in each email. You will always need to keep your lists up to date and make sure you are monitoring the activity from any email subscriptions. Not only will this help you track and compare results each month, but you will be resolving any bounce-back issues immediately. When maintaining your list, you'll want to make sure none of the subscribers have been placed on a do not call list. These can extend penalties and fees if you do not recognize them, or when you do not take the appropriate action after a subscriber has made a request for removal. You'll need to state your removal process somewhere on your website. This will enhance your credibility, making sure the customers know you are aware of the dangers of spam and do not take part in any of those activities. You will need to consistently track bounce backs and undeliverable email. This can be done by checking for formatting errors in your addresses. This information will be available the moment you send out the first batch of emails. Cross-referencing email address at this stage will eliminate any additional problems later on. You can also turn to customers to update their information whenever possible, ensuring that you have a clean list as often as possible. Running tests frequently can help you find any malicious spam flags in your database. These are often listed with unique addresses such as abuse at domain name, com, postmaster at domain name, com, or other unidentifiable address. If these make their way onto your email list, it's likely that they are part of a spam ring that can infiltrate onto your customers' addresses. Make sure to conduct routine checks and stay up to date with your list to keep it current. Writing and delivering spam-free messages. If many of your subscribers have strong email filters assigned to various accounts, you'll need to be careful with wording and how you send out each email message. You'll want to avoid the following: spam words such as free, guarantee, reduced rates, all capital letters. These are easily classified as spam and is especially dangerous in the headline. Red text. This can be picked up by most spam filters. Too many click here links. You'll want to limit these to only 2-3 per message. Excessive use of symbols such as dollar or pound signs. These can indicate a suspicious email. Incomplete information. Always include a direct contact stating an effective privacy policy. At the end of the email, you will always want to include the unsubscribe link or variation of the option. In addition, it can be helpful to make a statement about your privacy policy. This will help reduce any fears your subscribers may have about joining or maintaining their subscription to your list. Some effective privacy policy statements may look like this. Your privacy is respected, and your information is never shared with anyone. We will never rent or sell your personal info. You can remove yourself from our mailing list at any time. Privacy policy. Your privacy is important to us. We will never sell or rent your email address, and you can unsubscribe at any time. Privacy. We will not disclose your email address to anyone for any reason. Your information is never shared with anyone. Configuring the unsubscribe link. Most unsubscribe links can be attached as an appendage to your email by making a simple selection through your email marketing service provider. When you are working with a legitimate and reputable service provider, you can find out if this is one of the services they offer. You can add the privacy policy as the message that goes alongside your unsubscribe link. This can even be formatted in a different color or font, and you can be conspicuous with its placement. It's important that it is consistent across all of your email messages, and including a short statement about its location during your welcome message can also increase your subscribers' trust. Overcoming unsubscribe obstacles. After a visitor has decided to unsubscribe, they will need to be redirected to another site. If you treat this page like a landing page, you may have another opportunity for the reader to change their minds or even switch to a different newsletter. You'll want to design this page with some strategy. You can add some features: the ability to browse similar newsletters or articles of interest, and of course, the option to subscribe again whenever the customer would like. You can take advantage of this final farewell stage in the customer's thinking process by offering a handful of more friendly, useful tools. A useful subscription management page might be enhanced with the following. 1. A statement recognizing the subscriber's wish to leave the list, but also asking them to consider other options, such as less frequent mailings or other emails/newsletters, blogs, podcasts, etc. that your company may offer. 2. A quick exit survey that asks for the reason for leaving and any suggestions for improvement. Keep this minimal to maybe 1 or 2 questions. 3. Directions on how to halt the unsubscribe if the user clicked to the page in error. 4. An address update form. 5. A brief description of your company's other email programs, if you have any, and a link to a more detailed explanation and opt-in page, links to other resources on your site the visitor might find useful. Yes, they may be opting out of your email, but they still might find that white paper or special offer of value. In Chapter 8, automating your campaign with autoresponders. Since direct emailing from a list can be very time-consuming, making use of an autoresponder service can help you create a very effective, structured email marketing campaign. Frequency and consistency are a top priority for your email initiative, and the autoresponder service can manage your subscription list, coordinating all the right messages at various intervals. This makes it much simpler to track response to specific campaigns and can help you arrange multiple newsletter releases or advertising initiatives with ease. Common uses of autoresponders. An autoresponder service can deliver sales messages to all of the customers in your opt-in list and be set up for other communications such as reminders, upcoming schedules, additional subscriptions, opt-out features, order confirmation, shipping confirmation, advertising rates and fees, welcome letters, frequently asked questions, price list, product service specification list, thank you letters, about us information regarding your company and management. Provide free resources with information about your product, service, or business. Advantages of using autoresponder. Whether you're paying a monthly fee or subscribing to a comprehensive package, there are many advantages to using an autoresponder service. 1. Building ongoing customer relationships. You are limiting your contact with your customer to a customized, professional-looking, and streamlined approach. Not only will this increase your reputability, but you can stay ahead of managing customer relationships by corresponding with them on a regular basis. 2. Simple delivery. Most paid autoresponder services are designed to overcome any ISP filtering barriers or spam tests, so your message does get sent to the majority of your subscribers, limiting bounce backs or inefficient delivery. 3. Protection from spam. Since you are paying for a service that has partnerships with the common internet service providers, you can be free from false accusations of spamming your email list. 4. Tracking. You can make use of the built-in tracking capabilities of most paid autoresponder services and gain a firm understanding of the leads you generate from every targeted advertising campaign. 5. Compliance with CAN-SPAM Act. Most autoresponder services will make sure that you are entering all of the legal requirements so that you are compliant with the CAN-SPAM Act. 6. Flexibility. You can register for premium services that allow you unlimited numbers of campaigns to run simultaneously. Key benefits of autoresponders. Promotional marketing that is effective and leads to ongoing sales involves a high level of frequency and consistency. By setting up an email autoresponder, you can set up an entire schedule of communication that runs every week, every month, or every year. Reminders and follow-ups about recent purchases will help you stay in touch with the customer easily and efficiently. You won't have to find out what each customer bought or track what information they requested on every click. An autoresponder service can manage each and every link that you set up. If you're writing reviews that include products attached to affiliate programs you are involved with, adding this to an autoresponder communication can help you boost sales and generate interest in one step. When you're using the autoresponder service to share ads or deliver a particular sales message, you can use a different autoresponder address for tracking responses and have access to extensive conversion rate data. Sending out quizzes or report summaries on a regular basis becomes much easier when you schedule the intervals for delivery, set them up in one place, and just send them out. This way, you won't have to track any requests for information at all. The autoresponder service will simply send out the next report or information on the schedule. Key benefits of automated emails sent on this coordinated schedule include serving customers fast and efficiently. This can significantly improve the value of customer service you are delivering to all of your current subscribers, potential customers, and prospects. Efficiency. You can take care of other business while the messages are being sent, only needing to set up the messages one time. Reduced costs. Since you won't be taking extra time to manually send individual emails or correspondence, your administrative costs and time will be decreased significantly. Segmentation. After setting up multiple autoresponders, you can easily track various responses and activity after a specific email or advertising initiative. Printable sales message. The emails you send can be printed out in their printer-friendly version for a simple way to deliver your sales message. E-courses. These are very easy to send and follow up with when suing an autoresponder service. Collecting addresses. You can advertise other newsletters or subscription services to collect the user's opt-in email addresses in one step. Continuous contact. You will have a seamless network of communications with your subscribers. Unique messages. Since you can design each message to be different, your subscribers won't feel like they are receiving a generic email each time. Customization. You can add your company logo, colors, and specific taglines to each message to increase the appeal and attractiveness of your messages. Autoresponder services. Reviewing the cost, benefits, and premium options for each autoresponder service is important when setting up your email marketing campaign. The most common services available include Free Auto Bot Get Response Following Up List Mail Pro Responders, NetSend Free IntelliContact Pro Send Studio Follow Up Expert. Auber is a web-based email autoresponder service that allows you to email up to 10,000 leads at a flat fee price. Subscriptions are also available, making it easy to commit to just one service. Highlights of this service include unlimited campaigns, unlimited message length, personalization features, web form generators, templates, automatic undeliverable email handling, and free unlimited customer support. GetResponse is a popular autoresponder service that is also web-based, so there is no software required. You can set messages for any interval range, and additional features include CAN spam compliance checks, visual email postcards, instant follow-up, confirmed opt-in services, HTML-enhanced messages, bounce-back management, and free unlimited technical support. List Mail Pro is a comprehensive autoresponder service that offers powerful and simple features to manage your campaign. Key benefits of List Mail Pro include backup and restore features, link tracking, custom fields, double opt-in lists, HTML-friendly email formats, and unlimited users. There are some additional benefits of using a remote autoresponder rather than a software package. A remote service can offer you more flexibility, customization options, and easy access to data and reports. Selecting the right autoresponder service. When you are selecting the right autoresponder service, you'll want to look for reliability, efficiency, and consistency. You can start by answering a few basic questions to determine the key needs for your targeted marketing campaign. Important questions to ask during your selection process include: 1. Does the service offer customer support? This can be helpful for any technical questions, registrations, or general setup. 2. Can you find geographical information? This is essential when you want to track leads and results in conjunction with your overall marketing campaign. 3. Can you access templates? Many service providers include pre-built templates and designs, so you only need to enter the relevant information such as headers and body text before pushing send. 4. Are there limits on the number of campaigns? Some providers offer unlimited campaign management options, making it easy to run simultaneous campaigns. 5. Is there a personalized follow-up message option? This can help you create a more valuable customer service experience, adding your company taglines, quotes, or up-to-date information on every message. 6. Do you have access to a dashboard or control panel? You will need this to customize your emails and can be helpful when you want to change or adjust the settings without needing to go through customer service. 7. Can they provide account statistics? Tracking and monitoring the value of your email accounts can help you determine results of every single campaign. 8. Are there options for incorporating media applications? If you are interested in setting up video or podcasts inside your email, you'll need to make sure the program can accommodate larger files. 9. Can you control or manage pop-up ads? Some service providers are equipped with tools to turn these on or off, and it's essential that you know how to do this on every message you send. 10. Do you have HTML-only options? Many subscribers may not be able to open different formats of email, and having an HTML-only option makes it easier and more effective to send your message for complete delivery. Although some autoresponder services offer free versions, these are commonly packaged with advertisements and pop-up ads. Investing in a paid service can help keep your messages consistent and professional. The number one goal is to try and use your lead network's autoresponder if possible. After all, it is a major plus to mail a Co-Reg list and start segmenting them before they even get to your server, as this will reduce spam complaints and save your server resources. If you must mail from your own server, we recommend that you use Profit Sponder or Autoresponder Plus, which are the best mailing list and autoresponder softwares on the market that you host on your own website. When mailing, mail from a domain that you don't own as a precaution from that domain being blocked and your name being associated with it. You could also just use the private registration option most domain registrars offer as well. Take your primary domain and add www before it to keep consistency with your offer and business, but to save your main domain from having spam complaints, for example, marketing. .com would be www.marketing. .com makes sure that you use personalization in every one of your messages. It is proven to increase response and helps you with building a relationship with your customers. Many email and autoresponder management softwares put the unsubscribe link to close to the bottom of your message, so make sure to put at least a dozen return spaces at the very end of your message to push it down away from your email body. Before you go live with your campaign, make sure that you have at least 5-7 messages loaded into the autoresponder, so that you don't have to mess with it when your campaign launches. You want this to be taken care of so that you can monitor your leads and make sure they are converting. Chapter 9, Multiplying your efforts. As you start using your autoresponder service more consistently, you can multiply your efforts in a variety of ways. With a single service, you'll be tracking and adjusting the flow of messages. This will depend on each customer's responses to your campaign and will fluctuate according to the activity on your website. As the co-registration list builds, you'll find it easier and easier to stay in touch with strong leads that are converting into sales. Still, there are ways to take this to the next level. Multiplying your efforts can help you create multiple co-registration lists and tap into fresh networks of potential leads with very little effort. Tracking your results from any promotional effort or initiative will help you identify the techniques that work and those that don't. When you are using autoresponders to measure the effectiveness of a particular campaign, you will be 1. Tracking referrers. 2. Tracking click-throughs. 3. Tracking email requests. Tracking referrers involves reviewing statistics on website traffic and where it is coming from. In the event that it is coming from an email campaign, the referrer information will highlight your company or website. For standard search engine traffic or traffic from directories, you can find out more on the top places and times people are searching for your information or products on your website. Tracking click-throughs involves tracking visits from unique URLs and measuring how many times these were accessed. Link tracking software can help you manage click-through rates with a few simple steps. ProLinks and Lyris are just two valuable tracking options. Tracking email requests will be easy with your autoresponder confirmation reports and statistics analyses. Here you can find detailed information on times and dates of specific behavior from your subscribers. Knowing when a subscriber clicked on a particular link will help you estimate what messages worked within a newsletter or advertising piece. Advantages of using a secondary co-registration lead service. The key reasons why your marketing promotions would need a secondary co-registration lead service include simultaneous reach with a single message, easy and efficient to set up, tracking and comparing results from different lead generators, allowing you to tailor a different campaign and finding out which is most beneficial for your business at any given time. Building up a quality email list, branching out to niche sites and domains for a highly targeted list. Low fees with an ongoing relationship, making use of warm-up campaigns for different offers and specials, joining forces with your initial co-registration list, and running multiple campaigns. Secondary co-registration lead services. Multiplying your efforts may involve using different types of industry-specific co-registration leads. This means you sign up with various networks or packages to extend beyond your current list, and can boost your email marketing initiatives considerably in a very short period of time. As you become comfortable using the co-registration lead services, you can start to branch out to multiple providers and begin creating a network of affiliates, side-by-side promotions, and tap into niche market websites for fresh prospects. Common secondary co-registration lead services include co-registration, an ASC network that offers co-registration leads at 15 to 20 cents per share for single opt-ins. Direct leads, a pay-for-performance advertising network that works with over 14,000 affiliates and publishing partners. Each qualified lead is priced between $1 and $5 for single opt-ins and requires a minimum investment of $1,000. Morning Start. This is deal for co-registration leads in the financial services industry, priced between $3 and $10. Multiple Stream Media owns a large set of high-traffic websites and receives thousands of registrations per day. Newsletters for free. This service can help you free newsletters per subscriber. Opt-in Magnet. This can help you with targeted opt-in email lead generation. Rent-to-List. This is a targeted mailing list that can help you create a unique and solicited opt-in list from a single advertising campaign. Z Media offers co-registration leads through a network of 15,000 sites and is priced between $0, $25 and $1 per premium lead. Setting up email aliases. One way to multiply your efforts with an autoresponder service and email list is join email lists on your own and set up an email alias that forwards emails to your list's join address and another email account. This will help promote your brand or company, and you can network with other similar industry blogs, forums, discussion groups, and list servers in just a few clicks. When people with the same interest join your list, you will receive an immediate notification of the new subscription. You can set up the autoresponder to respond to these new subscribers exactly the same way that you would from your website. This helps you use your online networking skills as a leveraging tool. Benefits of doing this include being able to publicize your join address with your own domain name attached. You will not be considered a spammer in any discussion group or promotion, and can use a simple. You'll receive a copy of everyone who chooses this option after your networking is over. You can include key parts or snapshots of your advertising message within the body of the email to learn what people are reacting to. Using split testing to measure campaign effectiveness. Split testing is a vital tool for all email marketing campaigns, allowing you to track the interest of each visit to your website and manage the different URLs or clicks on each part of an email. If you want to assess the effectiveness of a particular sales letter or message, you can design simultaneous sales letters that are sent to all of your co-registration leads, and then track results. To test a new headline, you can use special headline software that tracks conversions and various elements of subscriber behavior. Common testing software includes Web Trends 7, offers careful analysis of a combination of headlines, opt-ins, and placement combinations. ClickTracks can track responses and how people travel to and from your website. Offermatica offers both split testing and multivariable testing options. Additional items to consider: streamline email registration. Make the whole process simple by asking for minimal information at first and use only a few specific fields. When you're using secondary autoresponder systems, you can test different forms for their results. Partner with similar websites. You will need to include this action in a disclaimer, especially if your subscribers are particularly sensitive to changes or you have a very unique niche site. If it is successful, this is a great way to cross-pollinate your lists and maximize the potential of each subscriber. A common line used by email marketers is, "If you like this e-zine, why not learn more about by signing up here? Provide URL to registration page for a fresh look at." Add a registration button or link to all email correspondence. Many people overlook how simple this is, and you can attach this as part of your signature to each email you send. In this way, you are multiplying the interactive effects of each and every email you are sending out, regardless of the context of your message. Include a forward to a friend button. This is a great way to send along the message with minimal work. When a subscriber forwards to a friend, they are sending all the registration options along with the email. Since your message has been designed for prompt and efficient registration, you may get an immediate response. This works well when you include an informative article, news segment, or highlighted product that can have interest to a large group of readers. Offer a sign-up incentive. Make use of the attractiveness of offers and incentives, especially if a customer signs up for more than one individual newsletter. You can still encourage the free perception and mindset and add discount coupons and other freebies. Make sign-up easy. Don't forget to place an opt-in registration box or button on the link of every form of communication with your customers, even for different newsletters or services. You are making the best use of a single form of communication and can still test different styles and formatting. Add a registration box or link to all e-newsletters. Make sure you include different links and boxes at the bottom of any newsletters going to different industries, networks, and markets. This has a pass-along effect over time, making it much easier for people to sign up. Analyzing secondary email registration results. Since you still want to analyze and compare email registration results between various packages, you can take advantage of list-building formulas to help you make the right decisions. You'll need to track and review the following elements of your campaign. Number of new email registrations. This is something you will need to track by day, week, and month. You'll be calculating the rolling average number of registrations, and this becomes the email registration growth rate. The formula is email registration growth rate equals 1 email registrants per page or source. This will allow you to determine which pages are the most important to your subscribers, and you can monitor and changes you make and their effects or impact. Revenue per registrant. The best way to track and monitor this is create a code on all of your offers so that you can allocate a dollar amount to each. You can then set up a revenue formula that calculates the total revenue generated from new registrations only. This can be difficult to track when you have multiple offers, but you can just code each one differently. Revenue per email registrant equals total revenue from new registrants / total registrants per source. Cost per new registrant. This is your new customer acquisition rate and requires you to determine the value of each new subscriber. The formula is as follows. Cost per email registrant equals total costs per source / total registrants per source. Abandonment rate. This is important for analyzing performance, and you can measure this by how many new registrants unsubscribe after receiving their new email registration. Your autoresponder service provider may be able to provide this data on a report, but the basic formula is as follows. Abandonment rate equals number of unsubscribed users after first mailing / number of new email registrations. Finding co-registration partners. As you make changes and adjust your co-registration program, part of maximizing your efforts will involve branching out to different networks and directories. Finding similar niche websites, discussion forums, or even blogs can help you boost visitor traffic just by increasing the visibility of your company, article, or newsletter. By being readily available as a participant in any new online forum or blog, you are creating a brand presence or profile that users with similar interests may link to. Any time that you post a comment or take part in a discussion, you can include a link to your registration pages in your profile or avatar. There are additional ways to find more co-registration partners. 1. Learn about associations and networks through blogs. Blogs have grown in almost every industry, and there are a number of blog directories and networks that have a targeted set of users and participants on a regular basis. If a particular blog has a high level of traffic, consider approaching them for a partnership and extending your newsletter services to all of their subscribers. They will often have their own email list and can help develop yours too. Visit the co-registration partner directory. You can place a listing on this directory that announces you are willing to create partnerships with other websites. Potential partners can contact you directly through the site, and then set up a separate discussion to determine the needs and goals of each. 3. Create a network through your website links. If you have different co-registration pages, chances are that other organizations similar to yours also have partnered with their own network. You can browse their sites and send an introductory email as a request for partnership. The chances of creating the partnership are much higher when you are already approaching a website or company within your field. 4. Tap into specialized search engines for research. Making use of search engines can help you find the directories and indexes of dozens of large, high-profile websites who already have large batches of customers and visitors. Alexa.com is a specialized search engine that tracks and ranks websites by a popularity index, and you can monitor any subject or industry to find out where to go. A basic search will reveal all of the websites that are highly visited, and you can approach these specific sites with your co-registration pitch. 5. Promote a partnership program on your own website. This gives you an opportunity with sharing your partnership goals with potential customers and visitors on your site, and can be included in the contact or About Us page. You can announce that you are always looking for partnerships and feature current partners. 6. Take a look at the competition. If you already know who the competition is, it may be worthwhile to approach them for a co-registration partnership. If you are both sending out newsletters to the same group of subscribers, it may be more valuable and profitable to send out a joint plan. Important points and advanced tactics. To get started with no products, simply promote affiliate products to your list. Make sure to select an evergreen market like real estate or health, so that you know there is a large amount of products you can promote to your list. Set up a squeeze page to give them something for free before directing them to the affiliate product site, so you can build even more targeted lists to promote products to. Make sure to segment your list so that you can follow up with targeted offers, but sending the subscribers to squeeze pages or lead generation pages that make them opt in for a specific report on a specific topic. For offers that don't have a back end, create a long series of messages that talks about different benefits of the product being sold. FAQ benefits user story. You want to hit them with as many messages as you can. A good strategy for converting more people into buyers is to get them to opt into a squeeze page for more information on a product. Then send them a postcard via physical mail, because this hits them with your message in a new way. On domains used for Co-Reg mailing only, put up a robots. TXT file to block search engines from finding your pages so no one knows you. Mailing domain and competition can't locate your page to find out what you're doing to make sales. After your initial series of messages finishes, do a survey to ask your prospects what they thought about your offers and to find out how to make your offer better. Also ask them what they want to buy or see in a product, which is information you can use to find new product ideas. A great place for surveys is SurveyMonkey. Set up a tell a friend script in which there is a free bonus or incentive in exchange for recommending friends to your website. This means that you set up a squeeze page type page that hammers home the benefits of getting the report, and the only way they can get this report is if they recommend 5 friends. This will generate new leads for you. A great tool for this is TAF Pro. Take people that haven't converted into customers and have them fill out an opt-in form with address so that you can mail them a paper report on a product or service you specify on the squeeze page. The key is to get them to raise their hand and say, "Yes, I want more information on this topic." Chapter 10, Summary and Resources. Your success with co-registration leads will largely depend on the quality and value you can deliver with an effective, targeted email campaign. Autoresponder services can help make this process much easier, allowing you to stay in touch with all of your interested subscribers on a pre-scheduled interview basis. Designing an effective advertising message, refining your compelling sales copy, and tailoring emails to address your customers' needs will take some planning and strategy. You can multiply your marketing efforts by using simultaneous co-registration lists, increasing the value of your pipeline and encouraging even more visitors to your website. Networking with business partners and affiliate networks can help you further branch out your marketing efforts. As with any advertising initiative, tracking and monitoring results can help you develop your campaign over time. The essential process of an effective email marketing campaign goes through a cycle of phases. 1. Identifying your prospects, target market, and subscribers. 2. Establishing contact with your subscribers. 3. Running a campaign. 4. Analyzing clicks, conversion, and traffic reports. 5. Reviewing the program, calculating your ROI, and optimizing the program. This ebook discussed the value of co-registration leads in Chapter 1. Here you learned how co-registration differs from regular opt-in subscription programs and identified the benefits and advantages of opt-in, opt-out, and double opt-in parameters. You learned that the easiest way to build a large and comprehensive list is by using list-building strategies that are generated by co-registration service providers. In Chapter 2, you learned how to select the co-registration service provider and what key items to look for. You analyzed the advantages and disadvantages of bulk pricing, opt-out options, and learned how to choose between list service and list-building providers. You learned why it's important to verify all of your subscribers and why you need to avoid using false contests or giveaways to attract attention. Chapter 3 helped you understand the parameters of the initial mailing. This is commonly the area where most email marketers make the majority of mistakes, losing customers right at the start. Here you learned the key components of the initial mailing, reviewed basic structures of the email, and learned the value of email message sequencing. You also reviewed key tips on maximizing your email messages so that you can deliver only the most informative and compelling content on a regular basis. Chapter 4 introduced the concept of the e-course. Here you learned how to create an effective, segmented, and cohesive email marketing campaign by going beyond articles and newsletters. You learned the key benefits of an e-course and how your subscribers would feel more comfortable doing business with you because of the perceived added value. You learned how to create an effective 7-day e-course program, along with examples of compelling copy and staging the autoresponder service to follow up with e-course subscribers. In Chapter 5, we discussed how effective marketing involves relationship building and identifying mailing ratios. Here you learned how to create an effective welcome message and how to persuade and direct your customers to influence a purchase. You learned the essentials of customer relationship management and why consistency and frequency are important in building your email relationship. How to create advertising that sells was the theme of Chapter 6. Here you learned the 10 essentials of email advertising and how to use the elements of attention, interest, and motivation in each email advertising campaign. You also learned the 6 steps for writing your email advertisement and the do's and don'ts of effective email advertising. A sample of a well-structured email was also presented. Chapter 7 discussed all issues relating to spam and how your business can be spam compliant. You learned how to reduce the risks of being labeled as a spammer and specific techniques and strategies on writing effective emails that could not be mislabeled or result in a violation. You also learned what the common mistakes of email marketers are when sending out bulk emails and specific ways to overcome them. Stating our privacy policy and configuring an unsubscribe link were additional options discussed. Chapter 8 highlighted the value and general use of autoresponders to make your email campaign consistent and very efficient. We discussed the common uses of autoresponders and the key advantages and benefits of using an autoresponder service. Today's top autoresponder services were discussed, and you learned how to select the right service depending on the goals and needs for your business. In Chapter 9, you learned how to multiply your efforts with co-registration lists and make use of the many resources available. From tracking your results to setting up email aliases on forums or discussion groups, You learned some specific strategies on harnessing the power of your email marketing campaign. Learning how to evaluate a secondary co-registration service provider was another part of this chapter. Here you learned about niche co-registration lead services, in addition to using split testing to measure the value of your campaign. You also found out how to pitch your efforts and ideas to a number of niche sites, and how to calculate the effectiveness of a secondary campaign with various formulas. Resources. You can further your marketing efforts by making use of multiple resources and tools available. Most of these are free and can help you create the dynamic and efficient campaign that best suits your needs. Optimus.com. This is a point-of-action online advertising network that allows you to place various promotional incentives on different areas of your website. Tracking options are also available, making it easy to find out what works and what doesn't over the course of your marketing campaign. Permission data.com. This is a pure lead generation company gathering information about particular interests and responses from customers that can be paired up with your products. This is helpful when setting up your initial email list. Co-Reg.com. This is a lead generation and customer acquisition network, providing services to various co-registration email marketers. Ezenarticles.com. This article warehouse can jumpstart your newsletters, help you brainstorm for ideas, or even find a regular freelance writer to help you develop an e-course. Escoyedcontent.com. This website features hundreds of talented writers who contribute articles on a diverse range of topics. You can search for article ideas, purchase specific articles that have been published with copyright licenses, or find authors. ConstantContent.com. This is a valuable source for posting upcoming projects and looking for fresh, talented writers and people with copywriting experience. Writers can bid for projects as you post them. Elance.com. This service can match you up with the talented copywriters, marketing writers, or other website help you may need as you develop your marketing program. Many registrants are freelancers with a lot of experience. Guru.com. This is a job network and search service that features writer portfolios and can help you post a project where freelancers can bid for them. NitroListBuilder.com. This is a premium opt-in list provider, featuring options that include a simple auto-responder and competitive pricing. The list is not rented, so you are purchasing the list that is shared with a few other companies in your industry. List Builder Pro.com. This program can give you flexibility with a recurring monthly order of fresh leads. List Opt. This is the co-registration package with a free 3-day trial for newsletters and e-zines. Traffic Oasis. This list building program offers a flexible format with a built-in MLM earnings opportunity. You can create a very strong downline and stream of affiliate-based revenue with minimal effort. Co-Reg 360. This offers a steady database of over 5 million users each month. The targeted customers can provide a stronger lead for your services or products. Zmedia.com. This comprehensive advertising network can help you with lead generation. It makes use of value-click media programs to create a customized program with advanced lead generation technology. WorldwideLists.com. This is an opt-in email newsletter distribution service where you can browse and review thousands of topics. You can find some great ideas on how to create and develop a specific topical newsletter, or sign up as a member to purchase newsletters or articles. If you add your own list to Worldwide Lists, this can be a good way to boost your list building program. Common terms and definitions. Alias. An email address that forwards incoming mail to a post office protocol. POP account. Autoresponder. An automated, predefined email reply. Autoshare. Email list software. Broadcasting. Simultaneously emailing the same message to multiple recipients. Churn. A measure of the number of subscribers who leave an email newsletter that can be tracked on a monthly basis. Closed subscription. A subscription where the list owner must approve all new subscribers before they are added to the list. Confirmation. A situation where the subscriber must authenticate the subscription request before more emails can be sent. Conversion. A measure of a campaign's success. Co-registration. Referring leads, subscriptions, or memberships based on opt-in or opt-out preferences.